How y'all feel about Star Wars 7, yo?
I'm ready for it.
What about you, S.Y.?
Next. I don't
Mark
care.
J?
You already know how I feel. I mean,
I really don't.
I'm one of those people who I'm so into Star Wars that it doesn't matter how many they make. Like, I'm gonna always be excited. Like, for those folks who are pure Star Wars fans that want to pan 1, 2, and 3, you know, I got you. You're entitled to your opinion, but I think it's become a fad to pan 1, 2, and 3 because you're so nostalgic about 4, 5, and 6. Like, you know, 1 wasn't that great, 2 wasn't that bad, and 3 was dope.
Right.
So, I mean, you tripping, but okay, go ahead and trip. But it's been 12 years, or what is this, 2015? It's 10 years since 3 came out.
Right.
And if you really want to go there, we talking about since 1982 when Jedi came out, and this movie that's coming out next month is a direct sequel to Jedi. Yeah. So you mean to tell me that we waited 30, I'm not good with math, 33 years for this movie?
Yeah.
And you really, as a Star Wars fan, you want to sit around and say, I'm not really sure I want to. Whatever. I don't even respect you as a Star Wars fan if that's how you feel.
Definitely going to see it. I'm
I mean,
excited
yeah,
about it.
of course.
Like,
how do you not be excited
One,
about it?
one of the first movies I ever saw was Star Wars in the
Yeah.
theater as a
Yeah.
kid. Now, fan Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, by far one of the greatest Star Wars movies
Yeah.
ever.
Ain't no one of
If
it. It
not
was
the
the best
best. Yeah.
one. Yeah, no doubt.
You know, Return to Jedi, I'm good with that. I like the Ewoks. It was all right.
You like the Ewoks, huh?
I did like
Like
the
right
Ewoks.
up there with Jar Jar Binks, bro.
First of all, I'm about to get to that. Now, for all those people who like the first 3, the prequel, I thought the prequel, except for 3, because that's where all the action was terrible. I just thought it was. You know, I'm not a fan. That's why I find it funny that those people who love the first 3 and love the second 3 are like, I don't want to go see number 7. And I'm just like, hold on, man. You lived through Jar Jar Binks, and then you want to sit here and say, I don't want to see number 7? Don't sit here and give me all the good reasons about how Jar Jar Binks was great and then tell me that 7's going to suck. I mean, 7's got most, if not all, the original cast in it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to sit here and tell me that you're not going to go see it because you think it's going to suck?
Have somebody actually said that to you, or are you just speaking in hyperbole?
No, I've read this. I've read it.
Okay,
It
so
was an article.
so you read it, and fanboys are saying that they're fed up and they're not going to go see it.
Yeah, that's
basically.
the issue.
Okay.
And I'm just kind of like, what? I don't understand it because you're going to sit here and say, out of the 6 we've already seen, you love, I mean, let's just be real. The prequel's probably after the first 3 as far as like whether you like it or not. I don't think anybody can tell me that number 3, the third one of the prequel, is better than Return of the Jedi. I don't think it's a fair comparison.
Me personally, I got to stop saying that.
Yeah.
I personally enjoy 3 so much that and it's just my personal opinion. For me, the rankings go, and I'll give it to you in the actual episode numbers.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, and 6 to me are a slash because I like Sith as much as Jedi. Like, I didn't think Jedi was so much better than Sith. The Sith, they go together.
Yeah.
For me, and then you got 2 and 1.
Like 2 and 1, they could have just kept. They should just.
No, but see, you can't do that.
I know, because you got to do the history.
You got to do the history. No, you know, I got you, but there are gonna be when you got 6 movies in a series, there are gonna be a few that you're not that fond of. But see, where you lose me, not you, Ruben, but just in general, you got people who wanted to pan those 3 before they even came out, and then when they saw them. I'll give you that 1 was not a good movie. Phantom Menace just wasn't good. I didn't enjoy Phantom Menace. But Clones wasn't that bad. Clones was okay. I mean, you got Yoda fighting. You got Count Dooku. I mean, it was not bad.
And like your rating system of them, I think is very accurate. I mean, I can agree that number 3 and number 6 are probably on the same level simply because number 3 had more fighting than number 6.
I got you on that, but I give you 6 I think people overrate 6. Jedi wasn't that good. They spent too much time on Endor. Just like you said.
See, I like the Ewoks.
Yeah, you
That's
said
why
with the for those folks who are like zoning out right now. They're talking Star Wars. Okay, Endor was where the Ewoks live, and they spent too much time there.
They did.
They really did. But to get back to your original question, I don't think that there's anybody who liked at least 3 of the 6 movies that doesn't pick whatever 3 you want. Yeah. Pick the first 3, pick the last 3, pick 2 of the 3, 2 of the other 3, whatever. How you not gonna want to see 7?
Which seriously, is why I don't understand.
Like seriously, you don't want to see 7?
Yeah.
I mean,
you don't want to know what happened to Han Solo.
Yeah.
Because that's what I read. I was just like, and it wasn't like 1 or 2 people. It was like a ton of people.
You don't want to know why Luke is not in any of the trailers. You don't want to know. You don't want to know none of that.
I mean, first of all, I'm just curious to see how old as Harrison Ford is going to how he going to do stuff.
What, he put off
because
Indiana Jones.
It's been 33 years since he's been in it.
Yeah, but he, like you said, like Jay, he pulled off Indiana Jones just a few years ago.
Yeah.
And he broke his foot or leg or whatever it was on the set of this movie.
But I mean, the dude's 70, man.
All right. Well, I'll give you that. If you saw the newest Terminator movie, Terminator Genesis, that movie was so dope.
Yes.
That movie was so dope. I mean, it was a cross between 1 and 2.
Yeah.
It was like it was dope.
Yeah.
It was real dope.
Okay, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
But Arnold was dope in it. And so if Arnold can be dope in it, then you know that Harrison Ford can be dope in Star Wars.
Yeah, that Terminator Jones was.
Genesis was real dope, yo.
I didn't see it. I'm gonna
Yo, that Jones,
man.
Yeah. I actually went to the movies and seen that.
And I'm gonna be honest with
was
you,
a
my
real
expectations for it was very low.
Yeah.
And I don't want to turn this into a Terminator thing, but to speak to
my point.
To speak to your point about your concerns with Harrison Ford, I also saw Creed, the new Rocky movie, and we can call it Creed. The new it's a Rocky movie. It's a Rocky movie. And Sylvester Stallone, in my personal opinion, delivered his best performance in any movie I've ever seen him in. Mm-hmm. And I'm a Rocky guy. I named my dog Rocky.
Right.
I'm a Rocky guy.
I heard Creed was a great movie.
Creed was...
But it was Rocky.
Yeah.
It wasn't Rocky. I said that because I was being
Well, you weren't the
crazy.
only person who's told me that.
I mean,
as far as plot, it's very similar to Rocky.
Well, it was laid out and it played like a Rocky movie, but it was a very much Michael B. Jordan movie about somebody other than Rocky, and Rocky happened to be in it. But the point I'm making is these guys that we dug when we was kids, they still got it.
Yeah.
If they want to show it.
And they, like Expendables, the same thing. They pulled it
I
off.
can't
You and I are the only ones that I know.
All of them was old.
Oh, I love Expendables.
I like the
All of them
action
was
in the
old.
Expendables.
Look, they could make Expendable 20, and I will go see it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The
yeah,
action
man.
in the Expendables was top notch.
I'll go see no matter
And
what
my
they
concern
do.
about that movie was they was old, and how you gonna put all of them in the same movie and make it work?
It didn't even matter.
And it worked.
It
I loved
didn't even matter to
Didn't
me.
even matter.
You figured out a way to get Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and freaking Chuck Norris in the same movie.
Yeah.
Like, what?
But see, the reason why that happened is because the first one worked.
Yeah.
And then all those action stars wanted to be in it.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Yeah.
You know,
We
There's
doing
no good
nothing else.
reason not to be.
yeah.
We ain't
And
doing
then
nothing else.
the third one to have Chuck Norris in it.
Yeah.
Just be coming out
And
the blue.
Van Damme.
Doing
And
shit.
Van Damme.
Van
Yeah.
Damme.
I mean, yeah, Van Damme was all right, but Chuck Norris would just appear out of nowhere.
And he did nothing in it.
It did nothing.
He did
He just
absolutely-
stood there
he did.
like, I'm Chuck Norris, bitch. I mean, that's literally what he did.
That's pretty much all he did.
Yeah. But it was great.
Yeah.
And that's what you expected him to do.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, okay, the Star Wars joint. And I got one more, then we're done.
All right, what you got?
You know, I did not see the Soul Train Awards last night. Part of me is like, thank God. However, what I read today was kind of disappointing, I think is a good word. I was very unhappy because I guess for me, like Erykah Badu, the fact when I heard she was hosting the Soul Train Music Awards, I was already like, I don't know if I want to watch this crap. And then I just forgot because God knows I was watching the selection show of volleyball. But, don't get me wrong, I am not a big fan of Iggy Azalea. But really, dude, you gonna just go up there in your monologue and just diss Iggy Azalea for no reason? Look, this is a Soul Train Music Awards. This chick's probably not even there. She probably has nothing to do with it. Oh, wait a minute. It's Soul Train. She's a rapper. What are you talking about? It's almost like she just took a side to, I'm going to diss a rapper. She tried to diss herself to make it look better, but it was really disheartening, in my opinion.
Who did this?
Erykah Badu. And
I'm disappointed.
yeah, see, exactly.
I'm disappointed.
And what she said was, quote, as you know, I'm the queen of neo soul, and people say I have this common effect on rappers, that I make them change gods and wear crochet hats and soda pads. We already know who she's talking about there.
Yeah.
Quote, so they have banned me from all the hip hop awards with a sign saying, Erykah Badu, leave our rappers alone. She says this, then she says this. You know, she basically said rappers are not welcome to the Soul Train Music Awards. Well, because it's Soul Train and they didn't do a lot of rap. Clearly. With Iggy Azalea as the exception. And then she pretended to make a call. Quote, who is this? Iggy Azalea? Yeah, hey. No. You can come. Because what you're doing is definitely not rap. What was the purpose of dissing Iggy Azalea
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
on
in
a
her.
show that she ain't going to be at? She can't defend herself. I mean,
Why start a war?
did Iggy Azalea pissing her Kool-Aid or something? I mean, for what reason does she need to diss
She must have
Iggy
dated
Azalea?
Andre 3000.
Iggy Azalea is dating a basketball player.
I mean, I know that now, but I'm just saying, I don't know, why would you do that? What did she do to you?
What her reasons was behind it, nothing like that.
Yeah, but you know it started
But
a war
she threw
now,
mad
right?
shades at Iggy's.
For what?
I have no idea. And you know, I'm not a big award show person. I don't watch them or nothing like that. But I was doing my homework last night and I ran into it, and it actually pretty was a good show. But I definitely don't know why.
It definitely probably was better than the Hip Hop Awards.
Yeah,
that was
it was good. I mean, except for about one bad performance, by Bobby B and
Bobby B.
Bobby Brown.
A bad performance by the King.
Yeah, he was terrible.
It's his prerogative.
He should have brought New Edition with him.
Well, they was honoring Babyface, and he came out and did one of the song Bob Babyface.
He did what?
And he signed off on that.
And it was.
Nah, Babyface signed off on that.
Yeah, he signed off on it. It was a terrible.
On the Bobby Brown?
On Bobby Brown. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see the signature.
But
I definitely gotta get Marcus in this.
It was
That's not right.
a bad performance, and like me, I was a Bobby Brown fan back in the day. He couldn't move. He was like, it was terrible. But I can actually say Jill Scott's performance was excellent.
Yeah.
I mean, of course.
And Kel ended the show, so
Who?
Kelly.
R. Kelly.
Yeah, he ended the
God.
show, so he did what he had to do. So
So Marcus, hearing that Bobby Brown did a Babyface song,
no, he didn't do a Babyface song. He did his song that Babyface wrote,
which was what?
I want to say Every Little Step I Take. No, Ronnie. He did Ronnie. He did Ronnie.
And he sounded terrible doing his own song.
Yes, if I can.
I mean,
Google
come on.
It was terrible. It was horrible.
I mean, Marcus, I know you didn't see it because that's not what you do. But
Glad
to
you
hear
know.
that Bobby Brown sounded terrible
glad you
singing
know.
his own song,
Glad you know.
how does that make you feel?
You're going to sleep fine tonight, ain't you?
I don't care. First of all, I got a question. Who the hell is Iggy Azalea? And why do we care about who she is? Like, who is Iggy?
The purpose of this was not that.
That's what you started with
Well,
and spent the
it
first
was.
half of
She
this
sings,
discussion talking
"I'm
about.
so fancy."
I don't care who she
Yeah.
sings. Who is she?
She's a Caucasian girl who T.I. signed. She's from Australia. But beside the point,
A white girl from Australia that's a rapper?
yeah, she's
Oh,
actually
T.I. signed her?
she was with
Smack,
T.I.
Smack,
All right.
smack,
Yeah,
Okay.
but real dope. She's
And this is right when I'm trying to teach my child the 4 principles of hip hop being the MC, the DJ, the graffiti artist and a break dancer, and you telling me that I'm supposed to sit here on this show and talk to you about a white girl rapper from Australia? Really?
But that's not the purpose.
Okay.
The purpose is...
That's what you started talking about.
I understand that.
Okay.
But my purpose is...
Bobby Brown did bad.
Okay.
Erykah Badu throwing shade on...
Well, maybe she said something about Erykah Badu on a show that you don't watch in Australia. And maybe Badu was getting her back.
She's from Australia, but she lives here.
Okay, well,
but
okay. Maybe Badu was getting her back. I don't know.
I just found.
I mean, me personally, yeah, I said it again. I agree with you that throwing shade to somebody who ain't around is whack.
Yeah.
I don't, I'm the same person. It's like if you're going to post something on Facebook about somebody that's not even on your page, you whack. You know what I mean? Call them up and tell them that they suck to you. So I got you on that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get the whole passive aggressive thing when a person can't defend themselves. Right. And so to address that, I can dig it. Yeah. As far as
well, that was the purpose, because
that's why.
I mean, it's one thing. It's one thing if it was Nicki Minaj and Miley Cyrus literally standing 50 feet away from each other.
I can dig that.
Throwing shade.
I can dig that. But that's whack to me too, because there's no reason to try to embarrass somebody publicly who hasn't done the same to you. And so that's just me. I'm not built that way. I'm not built at the tit for tat. It's like, if I got a problem with Jay, I'm gonna go to Jay and be like, Jay, you whack to me. Or if SY, I'm gonna pull her dreads,
right,
and whatnot, and like try to strangle her with them, or
well,
Ruben, I'll karate chop you in the bridge of the nose. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna attack you directly. Like I'm not gonna try to embarrass you. Well, I mean, it's all good. Napoleon was short, and he led an army of millions. So anyway,
and then died.
Everybody dies.
Well, he got killed.
Name a fat general. Right. Anyway, shit. Again, I just it's not what I do. As far as Bobby Brown, I mean, when's the last time you saw Bobby Brown sound good? I mean, that's not news. Yeah. It's not news that he went and he sang his own song and sounded a hot mess. That's not news. That's Bobby Brown. He's still my guy.
Yeah.
I'm still going to get excited when I know the New Edition is coming around and he's going to be around because he's still my favorite one, because the reality is they all sound terrible. Everyone except Johnny. They all sound terrible.
Ain't nobody helping around.
I don't want to talk to him no more.
All right.
Officially a Mark J.
Okay, can I say something?
Yes.
I got a note here. I got a text from First Lady comedianess Lissa P., who says that Iggy Azalea had caused some kind of mayhem back in May when she won the Billboard Music Awards for Top Rap Artists. Says she beat out Drake, Nicki Minaj, J. Cole, and for her song Fancy. And it led to people trying to do a petition. It says she beat out Eminem, Drake in the American Music Awards for favorite rap hip-hop artist as well, and people were, not happy, and she made some comments which caused the problem. So that's why Erykah is chopping at her.
Well, first of all, Erykah ain't made a hit in like 15 years. One. Number two,
mixtape was garbage.
I mean, she had a mixtape.
Yeah, she had a mixtape. For the record, it's garbage.
The second thing, both of those awards she won, one is fan-driven, and the other one is sales-driven. So it's not like she said, yo, give me this award.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not defending her. I just think it's petty.
Well, the war's about to start. Y'all can bet that one, because once one person say something,
who cares, man?
She's not going to say nothing. She's not going to say nothing. She don't have no reason to.
Yeah.
She don't have no reason to.
If anything, people are just mad.
She don't have no reason to.
Who's Azalea again?
That Australian chick.
The white
girl.
White girl.
She's not going to test that. Gotcha. And she probably, as soon as she heard that, even if she wanted to, T.I. probably called her and was like,
she ain't with T.I. no more.
Yeah, shut your mouth.
She ain't with T.I. no more.
Yeah. It don't matter.
She probably,
Clifford dropped her?
Yeah, she ain't with him no more.
What'd you say?
Clifford dropped her?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody called her and was like, don't even touch it.
Clifford.
Yeah.
What you laughing for?
It's crazy.
If somebody said SY's real name, you think we supposed to laugh?
That's better than Clifford.
Oh.
I mean, the funny thing about that is he dropped her after she made all that money for him.
And she would have kept on making money.
Exactly. I wonder about him sometimes.
I mean,
but
it's
he
funny.
Street cred.
I'm so far removed from pop culture and listening to the radio that you know, she's made so much money for him that she dropped him, and I don't even know.
He dropped her.
He dropped her. He made money for her, and he dropped her. And I'm like, I guess I vaguely heard the name Iggy Azalea, but I didn't know that she was connected to Clifford Harris.
You
You like that, right? You know what I mean?
Clifford T. Harris.
Yeah, I was just really. The dude from ATL, you know, in the movie. Not the city.
The dude on the Bone Crusher video.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't realize that they was connected. It's just like, all right.
She was on Grand Hustle.
And like you said, I wasn't watching. I was watching Walking Dead. And I was watching the Knicks get their asses kicked on split screen. You know, as opposed to watching the BET. Was it BET or Soul?
No, the Soul Train Music Awards. It was simulcast on BET and Centric.
Wow.
Who hosted?
That makes it important.
Erykah
Badu.
That makes it important.
God.
Yeah.
Because it's Centric is the show.
I'd rather watch
it's
Fox.
a TV station for women.
I'd rather watch Fox News.
No, but, you know, like I said, it was actually because it was most of the people that performed was from where we grew up at. It was actually a good show. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't the newest person that performed that night was Jeremiah.
So basically, what you're telling me is
A whole bunch of old people.
I need to go and like Google it or something and watch
Yeah,
it.
it was
trying to watch
good.
it.
Because I mean, you had
Well,
performances
Barbara,
from
gonna make me
Jill
laugh.
Scott.
Jill Scott was on there.
Was
Yeah,
Cool in the Gang
she won the Lady Soul Award or something.
Right.
Oh,
She did her
nice.
thing.
So
You know,
was there any like cool dudes?
Fantasia, she did a thing for
Like who was the cool dude that was on?
Hold
there?
on, Fantasia was up there.
Lord.
Lost all credibility.
Yeah, Fantasia's all right. I
But
think
she
people-
had to, but
No.
and
y'all hate on Fantasia.
my thing with Fantasia was she did good, but she tried to do Whitney's
But who
song.
was the dude that
The song
did well?
Babyface wrote for Whitney? She tried to do that.
Who's the dude that like knocked it out the park? Like you talking about Jill and Erykah Badu and Fantasia.
Bobby Brown.
Tyrese.
Tyrese.
Did he
Tyrese.
say I'm sorry?
I like Tyrese.
He,
What did he
whatever
say?
his new song is.
Oh.
Yeah, is that it?
I like
think-
Tyrese.
I
Does
don't
he
know
even
how
sing?
old I'm sorry is.
He killed it. I
Is it
ain't
a love
even
song?
gonna lie.
More money in
Nah,
Let me tell you something. He came on stage after he finished singing. All I looked down my timeline, I was like, he just sung the draws off all them women.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
No.
what he did.
I mean, did they actually
Just
supposed
made,
to come
just
off?
made it. Just made
No.
it. Just made me a little bit uncomfortable. Okay.
I think I want to go see it.
I still got mine.
Are they
But I
big?
think also they did
real
a-
big, ain't they?
They did a R&B cipher. They did an R&B cipher.
Like full body panties.
All right, last one.
What you looking at me like that? You ain't intimidating nobody.
Last one of the day.
Bust your ass.
Granny.
I'm passing around some pictures to the
What rhymes with granny?
I'm passing around some pictures to the crew because we about to talk about this real quick.
Okay. You gonna speak into the mic there, Ruben? Like the sandwich?
Yeah.
All
get
right.
off me.
All right.
Now,
Okay, I'm really
Hold on,
disturbed
listen
by
to
this
me.
picture
I'm
that you're giving me.
about
Like, I want to know what the hell
I'm
you
talking
done
about
handed
it.
me.
so if you notice, in the pictures I pass out to the crew has lost their minds.
What the hell is
Because-
this?
Hold on. Because, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, every holiday they try to do some different stuff. So this year, they came out with tree-shaped peanut butter cups. So, of course, the internet kills them. And I wish I could show these people because they're hilarious.
Wait, let me put
We got this from CNN.
Let me photocopy this.
And, and basically, without saying, they basically try to make Reese's peanut butter trees. I know you've seen them in the store. How are they look like peanut butter
Like a
poop?
tree when you took it out?
I mean,
Hey, yo.
on the picture they got like a Christmas tree, and it don't look nothing like the Christmas tree. The only thing at the bottom you can tell looks like it was a stick
Man.
that it might be standing on. But they got a whole bunch of different pictures of the way people have posted online what their experiences are when they open them. And somebody was like, "What part of this looks like a Christmas tree?"
Yeah, they dropped the ball on that one.
And the trees are drawing comparisons to quote unquote turds.
What it look like?
You think?
And the company is apologizing one tweet at a time to customers who are sharing images of misshapen candy trees with mocking comments. I mean,
No, they knew what them trees looked like before they sent them out in the world.
yeah.
Trust me.
hashtag Christmas tree looks more like a hashtag Christmas turd. Said one person. Oh, God, a week. So, y'all looking at these pictures now. And I'm trying to stop laughing because y'all reaction is so great.
I just want to hashtag Reese's in this here pose.
So that's why. What do you think? They look like a Christmas tree.
That look like a Christmas shit. That's a Christmas dump after dinner.
I think that's the first time I ever heard you curse like that.
That's a Christmas turd. This is after dinner. Y'all ate too much. Y'all drank some water or the liquor got to your stomach and y'all went and released. That's what they put in this little orange packet labeled Reese's Tree. I'm going to post this, y'all. Y'all going to see it.
Mr. 3375, what you think?
Man, this is terrible, man. This is terrible. Like I said, they knew what these things looked like before they sent it out in the world. But they ain't think social media is powerful, and if it ain't right, social media gonna let you know. Trust me.
All right, Big Rube, somebody on the live line. State your name and what you want to talk about.
Yo, Jay Grizz, man. Yo, what's up, family?
What's up, Grizz? How you living?
What's up, man?
I'm sitting back at the Su Casa de la Grizzy, and I saw a post on the social media, like you said, internetradio.com. Somebody shitting on Star Wars. That can't be happening, son.
Yo, Grizzy, we'll talk about that a little bit. I was looking around the internet like I do, and I found like a whole bunch of people who basically said they love, the original. They hated the prequel, and they hated it so much that they don't want to go see number 7, even though they saw the prequel. And I was like, hold on, you gonna hate when the originals are coming back in the new one? You're gonna hate on that? How can it be bad?
If you was born anytime after 1977, like if you was walking age from 77 on up, man, you gotta go see Star Wars. Yo, I'm going in that joint strapped though. You know how they be bugging. Them Trumpsters, they be bugging, man.
Look, man, all you got to do is make sure, and I can't believe I'm saying this, you need to make sure you go to a movie theater in a place that has a little bit more of the dark kind people there, because they don't mess with
I'm scrap.
I mean, like, if you go to Short Pump, I don't know. You might want to find another place to go.
It's touch and go when you go out. That's neighborhood out there in Short Pump. But I'm going to see it. I'm sorry I didn't catch all the show. I just was scrolling. I was like, no, hold on. I got to defend that's my joint. I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to see that joint fit there 11 times.
So, I mean, are you going to dress up, Grizzy?
No, I ain't going that far, man. I got a life. I ain't going that far.
He's black.
Yeah,
people dressed up as Mace Windu. The black people who like Star Wars dressed up as Mace Windu.
They also trying to pass.
Right. I'm a fan. So I'm an Uber fan, I'm just gonna go. Hopefully I'm gonna enjoy myself. Hopefully I know it's gonna be good. I mean, you can't have me waiting since 1983 for a new Star Wars. I don't even consider the prequels like part of Star Wars. That was just some money making stuff right there. Even though I went to go see those too, but yeah, I'm hyped for that. I'm hyped for all the comic book nerdgasm stuff. That's all I've been posting on my social media. I don't say much, but when I do see something, I'm gonna say that.
Did you watch the Soul Train Wars last night?
I watched a little bit of it. I think R. Kelly, somebody need to go ahead and put his old ass out the pasture, man.
What did you think of Bobby Brown? Did you see him?
Who?
Bobby Brown.
He was at. No, I didn't see Bobby, but Bobby gets a bad rap. I think Bobby is okay. I think he didn't conquer his demons. He's living his life. So I mean, as long as he ain't hurt nobody, big shout out to Bobby Brown.
What did he
do though?
I mean, he sung Tenderoni horribly. So
Oh, he know he can't sing. Somebody should have shot him. I'm sorry, all the shooting references, but
Gracie, I just saw the video of Bobby Brown's performance. You have got to look at it. You have
I'm
got
definitely
to
gonna
look at it.
check that out. Yo, I didn't hear. Let me say this because I don't know how much show y'all got left. Did Mark talk about the crazy guy in Colorado that shoot up the Planned Parenthood tonight?
We did that in the first hour, but you got no. I'm gonna give you an opportunity. Go ahead, because it's the end of the show, and you here. We want you to get your piece in. Go ahead, go for it.
Yeah, I got a take on that. How did this guy, with all of the police, all of the quote unquote law enforcement that walk out of there alive? I mean, if that is not proof positive, but I mean, it's almost like rational with idiots when it comes to explaining to people the Black Lives Matter movement. I don't even feel like explaining it to them. It's not for us to explain why Black Lives Matter. It's for us to do and to act and to be activists about the movement we participate in. When other people ask about, why does Black Lives Matter, I don't even address them because they ignorant, they dumb, and I don't even understand. I don't even try to understand what their point of view is. You know what I'm saying? They are smart and intelligent enough people that you can rationalize with. But when people sit there and talk about, why is there a Black Lives movement and this all lives matter, and they always want to put, I don't want to say put down, but just like to try to throw shade at the Black Lives Matter movement. I'm like, come on, this proves positive. You got a Ted Bundy cat out there shooting people, and he just walk out there, they capture him. And then you see the situation in Chicago, man, it's just...
So you're just gonna go?
They ain't gonna be satisfied, son.
You're just gonna go all Ted Bundy on us, huh?
I'm just saying, other than honestly, other than the DC shooter, the DC sniper, the brother out in Cleveland who was kidnapping crackheads and kidnapping women. Put it that way.
Here's what I will say about what you just said, Grizz. When we talking about Black Lives Matter, I mean, you know me well enough to know that, I'm someone who was supportive of Black Lives Matter before Black Lives Matter became a hashtag. And for those folks that want to say all lives matter is nothing but a social media created thing to minimize the impact of Black Lives Matter. Until those folks who are saying all lives matter are in the streets protesting the killing and the murder and the disrespect of all lives, then I'll accept all lives matter. And I also would like to ask those folks who say all lives matter, do they mean that when they say that they don't want immigrants coming in this country, they don't want refugees coming in this country, all lives matter? For real? Does all lives matter when you're looking at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, you're looking at the little African kids on the TV where they're trying to get you to send a few dollars in? We all remember them. All lives still matter then? You sending your money, does all lives matter then?
Sally Struthers.
You know what I mean? So don't give me this all lives matter shit. And I know you agree. I know you agree with me when I say that. I get so annoyed and I get so frustrated by the all lives matter crowd that I would challenge any of them, because I know I got agents that listen because they inbox me from time to time. So if you're listening, 804-402-2893, and we right here in Richmond, Virginia, in the Manchester area, come see me so we can talk in the studio on the air, because that's how I roll.
Leave your guns at home.
I mean, I don't live in fear. So it is what it is. But Grizz, I can dig it, brother. Thank you for calling, man. We getting ready to.
Thanks for taking the call, fellas, ladies. Whoever's on the Star Wars trip, I got your ticket. Come chill with me so we can see Han Solo.
Yo, Grizzy,
we gonna all go.
Grizzy, one more thing, Grizzy. Yo, you better win next week, son. I'm about to take it. Thanks for that tie, jerk.
I sent out the emails giving everybody the playoff scenarios. I need to win, and I win the division. If I lose, I lose. But I'm gonna tell you, last night I'm not even gonna get into that. Thank you, Mark. I'll let y'all soon, man. Peace.
You got it, brother. Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J.
All right, Roundtable done for the day. I will see you in 2016, suckers.
Ain't no half step with Marcus J. Live from the Den, Legacy Internet Radio, taking our final break of the night. Then we got our rants and our closing. We're gonna get the hell out of here. Marcus J. SY. Mr. 3375, Big Rube, yours truly. Be back in a few.
Tired of wearing that same old raggedy T-shirt to group events, civic, and work situations? then why don't you check out our folks, Live Action Captions. They offer T-shirt services here in the Richmond and Tri-City area, offering multicolored, direct-to-garment printing at an affordable price. Guess what? No charge for changing colors for a design either. Pick and choose whatever you want out of the rainbow. No minimums at all. Discounts at 25 or more. If you'd like to rock one of these hot shirts that we here at Legacy Internet Radio do, then you can